Is your dad? What's your dad's sign? Um, Gemini. Hmm. I think you're right, but cause that in that Eight of Pentacles being reversed is like her not being paid, you know. But I think she still needs to get paid though. Like I feel like if she doesn't, yeah. Because that hermit is like a need for separation. It's like, okay, you were separating things right. You need to keep doing that. It's like, don't reach out to your dad. Just keep things separated. The sun is definitely talking about like keep staying out of the spotlight, not doing anything because she wants to protect me. Yeah. Well, it's okay. No, no, no. Like, okay, wait. Because, like, really, I really do think I pulled a lot on your mom, though. I really do. Like, there's a lot of information about your mom, and I want to interpret it right because I don't know your mom. And so, like, sometimes, like, it really, like, readings, like, some people, they can do them better, but you know what? You got to remember, it's better to go by the finite rules of things than to just assume things into existence. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna like we're just gonna go straight up. Like you know what I mean? Because like my intuition helps, but also like facts help too. You know what I mean? So like details help too. So like as much as like I can say something or think something, a card may mean something else than the face I put on it. You know what I mean? So like real, straight talk, real talk. Like some people don't want to say that. Some people just want to say everything I say is golden. No, it can be sometimes I go down the wrong road and I need to backtrack, you know, and I need to take down those ladders that I wrote that I put down there. She's getting paid. Okay, good. Cause like yeah, and I think it's just in finding a new job. Yeah, cause like she can't stay at that job. I'm not gonna say that she should stay at it, but I think she needs to like defend herself, and like that Seven of Wands is just about um, like defending your own throne, like defending your purpose. It would make me think that like she needed to stay, but also that seven could just be like she just needs excuse me she just needs to defend her right and her passion because she deserves to get paid for her honest work, you know. So it's like she needs to get respected for that work, and like them being pissed that she doesn't like that she's not just flying over. That's me defending myself, my bad. Oh, that's okay. That's me defending myself. Good. Well, good. Yeah, she signed a deal. She's getting paid. Okay, well, like, yeah, and we don't like. I really like cause okay, right. And honestly, I really didn't draw a card for the future. So, like, really, I shouldn't. Honestly, the spread that I'm using isn't really a spread for the future. It's kind of like just like diagnosing a problem. So, like, I really should. Like, I know that, like, you know, like, there is some, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a time and place, and I maybe should have not done that. You know what I mean? So, like, I am going to take full credit and, you know, full responsibility for that because I really shouldn't have like I really should have just like stayed in my lane, you know, and just like read that reading and not like acted like I could have read the future when I didn't even do a reading that was intended for the future. I was just asking to diagnose a problem. So 100% that's on me. Sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself, you know. I'm not the most brightest. I'm not the most smartest in the room. Sometimes I think that my own shit don't stink and you know, it's best to go ahead and just like you know, but that's not true. And so I am wrong. You know, sometimes I can be wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong because then I can grow. You know, I can be better and all that jazz. But anyways, point blank period. You're right. you're right. She really doesn't need to. She really doesn't need to go back to that job that she's quitting. She really should go because honestly, it's like she can't go back. Because like if I read this in the future, this would be like this would you know what I mean. This sounds like me reading the future of the current situation. You know what I mean? That's what it's sounding like to me at least. So honestly, um, yeah, I'm happy mom is still getting paid in the past. She not get paid. Yeah, and like it's just like I feel like it's okay that like like we're human beings, and like we're prone to make like it's like so it's okay like like just like slowing down and just like understanding like the kind of like the levels, the layers to things. Um, the Nine of Cups is like she didn't get her wish in that place, and she didn't get paid. The Hanged Man is her like needing to ultimately just like cut this job loose and get away from it and enact her own justice and cut this out. But also the Justice card could like be her just saying like just her being her getting her own justice, and it possibly is like maybe even her getting her money that she deserves. Can you do a reading for my kitties? Five of Discs. The Five of Cups, just like not getting it. They have abandonment issues. The five. One second. The Five of Cups being reversed is just like kind of like understanding that things could be worse, maybe, and just like kind of making the most of things, honestly. So, and I really do think that like not doing anything, just like keeping things separate, is the best mode of action in this place that you can do. Because like keeping your mom separate from your dad, separate from yourself, is the best thing, like you said. Because like it's good, like she's gonna change. That two of discs, that was a good card. Like they have abandonment issues. Oh my god, they have abandonment issues. Also, they mount at like 4 a.m. outside my door, and I need a spell to put across. You know what? Okay, wait. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's really weird. I had a dream that I was taking care of kittens, that I was like babysitting, and like I just found like these kittens, and I was taking care of them, and like they were micro size, like there were so many of them, and I like it was like they kept. How do I start reading? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bio here, but my bio here. Oh, my bio here. Oh, my bio, just tell me your sign and I'll give you, like ask me a question. It really does help because sometimes, like, I can ask you, like, who is this person? Like, who is this? Who is this? What's going on? Usually I like to just get started and go. You know what I mean? Like, really, I really just like to just, like, get started. So sometimes, like, I'll do a general reading just because, like, I kind of just like to just get into it. Virgo. Ooh, okay. Let's do it. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Okay, let's do this. Damn. I like this deck. For all of you guys that want to know what deck I'm using, I am using the Kabbalistic Tarot deck. For this reading specifically. That's a good question though. No. Where am I? I'm kidding. Where am I? I'm kidding. I just had that whoa, I'm tired, Okay, let's do this reading though. And then after that, I think I'm gonna log off. Okay. 12-ity, 13-ity, 14. Okay, that's good. Bye, Isabella. Okay, yeah, it is late. I feel you, girl. I'm like, whoa. Okay, let's see if I can do this though. Okay. So it looks like you had some issues recently where you had to keep things to yourself, but you were really pissed about what had happened. Maybe even saw something that you didn't like and you didn't really understand it, but it was just like some truth that you were witness to. This is talking about just like in your past recently. Um, Now, the Six of Wands is reversed. This can be like gaining status, and then like other people like getting mad at you, and then thinking that you don't deserve it or something. And then the Princess of Pentacles is like they're like them thinking that like you need to be more like like more like they think that you're a little bit more ego like a little too you know what's the word you got a lot of hot air, I guess you could say that, but not really. But that's what they think. The Princess of Pen, who's they? I don't know. That's what they think though. But the Princess of Pentacles is like being able to do the work, also like um, cocky. I guess you'd say cocky, but like, I mean, I don't want to split hairs. But the Princess of Wands is usually just like one that can get like they have a job, steady increase, steady labor, able to get coin, all that. The page usually has a family that they help. Yeah, usually just like that. The Ten of Wands is reversed, which could be like taking a break from a big vacation, or not vacation, but a big project, or just like kind of like something that you had to do, and it's kind of like, well, I don't really want to do this. It's not really worth it. Or if it's the opposite, it's like you kind of like need to dig into yourself and just get it done. It's like, okay, even though you're tired, you just need to do it. Kind of, like I am right now. Just need to do it. The Princess of Cups is like, this is talking about your foundation, right? So you got like you got a pretty soft foundation. That Eight of Pentacles means that you are 100% a worker that will work hard, and they won't care about their own ego in the work. Like this is someone that's like gets down to it, and they don't mind like getting their hands dirty. They don't mind like taking time, and they're not gonna boast about it. They want the job done. It's more like they have a pure affection for a good job done, and also being very quaint and very pleasant about it. So that's very good. Also with the Princess of Cups, that's like maybe even learning from someone. Someone taught you how to do that, and it's like so you feel reverent for hard work and labor. The Page of Swords, again, I talked about something happening, and it was like upsetting, and it's like you didn't like it, but you had to keep it to yourself. Now the Eight of Wands is like things taking longer than you would expect in the future. So like basically, like right now